What's up, guys? This your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this amazing Tuesday afternoon. Super excited, guys, as we have an amazing guest today. I'm really excited about this young man, and his story is incredible. You guys make sure you tune in for that. And even more excited to see our Crypto4Life family. What's up, Anthony Wanner? Anthony Wanner's in the house. What's up, my man? Crypto Cakes Cartel. What's up, my friend? Mike Tatner's in the house. Jimmy Gonzalez. What's up, my man? How you guys doing? I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Let's get into it. Right now, the markets are at $1 trillion. We're at a $1 trillion market cap, guys. Still a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. A lot of FUD in the market. You know, we don't know if we're going up. We don't know if we're going down. Right now, we're at 23,280 for Bitcoin. Ethereum's following at 1628, guys. It's holding above that 1,600 mark. We've got BNB just above $300. We got XRP at 38 cents. ADA, Cardano is at 35 cents. While that crazy old dog, Dogecoin, is at 8 cents. We got Polygon at 122. We got Solana at $22.21. Guys, who got into Solana when the whole FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried ordeal went down? Guess what happened? It went all the way down to $8. Did you get any? That's my question. Did you get any? JC, what's up, my brother? For those of you guys who also don't know, guess what? Not only did we get approved, right, to be monetized on our fairly new YouTube channel. Guys, we've been around for about 3 or 4 months now. You guys know I was co-hosting before that. We got monetized, so now we're official partner. We're able to get paid, and they just allowed us yesterday to have membership. So guess what? We've got some new members. That's right, Mike Tatner. You see the little star right there, guys. What happens is when you come in, depending on what membership package you pick, you can actually have, different stars. We have obviously, you can see JC, you can see Mike Tatner, and many others, guys are super, super excited. So I'm really excited about that. Ain't that right, Crypto OG? So if you want to be a member of the channel, that's all you need to do. I think my man's going to be logging in here in a minute. I think I lost connections with him. He'll probably come back here in a second. But yeah, guys, so I'm super excited about that. For anybody who wants to be a member of the channel and show your support, we love you. We appreciate you. I think it starts as low as like $1.99 or $2.99 a month. And it just allows us to keep doing what we're doing, advertising, promoting, giving to those in need, guys. Remember, we do a lot of charitable work. If you guys seen any of our previous videos, we're big givers. We also have a Crypto4Life family wallet, in which we, for anybody who participates, different members, some of the mods, what have you, we have this investment portfolio that it's out of our hearts, money that we put in, no one else will put in, and we're going to share that with our family. Why? Because we are family. Remember that song? Come on, everybody, and dance. Let me stop. Lord. Solana, 22.20. If you got so lucky to get that $8, congratulations to you. We got Polkadot at $6.39. We've got Litecoin at $94. We got Shiba Inu, that other dog, guys, in the house. Our two favorite dogs, just so you guys know, is Shiba and Doge. Now, that's not financial advice, guys. Just remember that we like Shiba and we like Doge. Remember, nothing that we talk about should ever be deemed financial advice. We are not financial advisors. As a matter of fact, this is all for entertainment purposes only. But what we're doing is we're documenting our journey in the evolution of money. You better believe it. So our two favorite dogs is Shiba and Doge. Now, there was a stray. You guys remember that dog that came out like about a month ago? What was that stray dog name? I think it was Bunk. Remember that dog that's going around without a collar on, going around biting everybody in the butt? Let me stop. What happened to Bunk? Is it still around? I don't know. We're going to see. Lord. I don't know. We're going to see. Tron is at 6 cents right now. We got AVAX at 17.25. We got Uniswap at 6.53, while Chainlink, that stinky link, is at 7.28. We got the OG in the house. Cosmos Atom is at 12.38. We got OKB at $51, while Toncoin, what's going on with Ton? Ton is almost up 10% for the week. It's moved up to $2.54. Okay, we see you. We got Monero, if you're into that security, that privacy. XMR, it's at $150. We got LDO at $306. We got Filecoin that was on fire like Mariah. Remember that, guys? Filecoin, we did a coverage on Filecoin. I think it's one of our first coins about 2 months ago that we covered. We did it at $297. It's now at $645. Now it's in a retracement. It's double-digit retracements right now, 22% for the week. But that thing was up over $8. It was on fire. Hey guys, XLM right now is at 8 cents, trying to flirt with that 9-cent mark. We've got Kronos at 7 cents, guys. Who was lucky enough to get Crow at 5 cents? Let me see. I think I might have bought some more. Let me keep going, guys. It's 2 cents for a VeChain. You know how we feel about VeChain. APT is at 1209. Near is dear. Let's make it clear. Make sure you cheer for near. Let me stop. That's my little rhyme. Guys, I'm trying to still get a record deal. I sound good in the shower. I just can't rap to myself out loud. All right, guys. ApeCoin is at 505. We got HBAR at 6 cents. While Algorand, a lot of people like Algo, so do I. 24 cents. We got ICP at 586. While Q12 is at 128 and some change. GRT, if you like AI, guess what? It's leading the way at 15 cents, guys. A lot of other coins that's, let's see, doing pretty good. We've got Stacks, which we just covered, was it yesterday or the day before, at 36% up for the week. And the coin, formerly known as EGLD, isn't that what Prince was? The artist formerly known as Prince? The coin, formerly known as EGLD, Multiverse X is 48.87, and Flow, Flow, if you didn't know, here we go. Flow is at 118. Mana is well below. Now Mana is starting to flirt with 60 cents. We've got Theta at 115. We've got Aave at $78. The triple OG XTZ is at 116. Sandbox has finally fell below. So, whoa, guys! Oh my goodness, guys! Whoa! Crypto Cakes with the new membership. Oh my goodness, we gotta play. You know what we gotta do. We gotta play Crypto Tales for Crypto Cakes Cartels in the house with the new membership. Here we go. Tails, tell them how we feel.
Fiat currency was created to deceive the masses. Swifted out the world was no clue to us. Stuck in rhyme, stuck in rhyme.
Does it like it is. Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the 10s. On some bullet shit, stop crying.
For all you guys who like Crypto Tales, I hope you enjoy this music. This is on behalf of Crypto Cake Cartel, our newest member. Here we go.
Start buying, getting bags, I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, banks ain't letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off from selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop.
I see you, Mike Tatton, one of our other members. JC, we appreciate each and every one of you guys. My beautiful queen's in the house. Love you very much, sweetheart. We've got the queen is in the house. What's up, queen? Dr. Sheba, I see you. Laurel Jack, Bullish Kenny G, my brother from another mother. You know we can't do no show without Bullish Kenny G. That's my man, Pots and Pans, one of the lead mods in the group. We appreciate that, brother, very much. Anthony Wanner says, moving our house and watching. We appreciate you tuning in. Mike Tatner, we appreciate you, my brother. All you guys who are tuning in today, we definitely appreciate you guys. We got a special guest and a special treat for you guys. Guys, let's get into what's going on in the market. Let's talk about, let's look on Twitter real quick, guys. Visa and MasterCard to pause launch on crypto products until market conditions and regulations improve, guys. So, I can understand that. Not a lot of people want to jump in. You just multi-billion-dollar conglomerate that's kind of pausing everything. Why? Hey, there's still a lot of uncertainty what's going on. What did they just come out with Gary Gensler saying everything's a security except for Bitcoin? Come on, Gary G. I think they need to stick that guy in the cell next to Sam Bankman-Fried. Let me stop. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Today, because of my special guest, Edo Farina, we're going to do a free XRP giveaway. Is that okay with everybody? You damn straight it is. Free XRP giveaway. Why? Because my man Edo Farina is a legend. On his behalf, we're going to do that. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's see. Congressman talking about how he doesn't like the CBDCs, and I'm not going to talk about who he's going against because we don't want to get banned here, but that's why I introduced legislation to prevent it. Guys, make sure you guys check out this video. Let's keep it going. A lot of great articles I posted. I don't want to get too much into all these things that I posted on my Twitter. Go over to my Twitter page. Make sure you like, retweet, and comment. Show your support, and also go over to our YouTube page, guys. Show your love. We're trying to get our algorithm up, get more people to come on board and check out it. How do we do that? By you liking, you commenting, you showing your love. Absolutely, guys. The crypto market continues to retrace some of its recent gains, but this individual who says that derivatives data shows traders are preparing for the next leg up. Okay, we can see that. Guys, if you didn't know, a very special, you guys know I'm a big NFT guy. Now I'm a big crypto investor, period. Right? Got in 2017, was very fortunate to make, a bunch of money in crypto. And one of my things that I'm in crypto, I have over 3,000 NFTs, well over 3,000 NFTs. And one of the NFTs I picked up yesterday, oh my goodness, look at this beautiful thing. It's called the Mona Lisa, guys. And for those of you guys who don't know, they actually went out and got a licensed version of the Mona Lisa, right? So you can see this right here, guys. This is Mona Lisa. And I'm going to show you guys a quick look at this thing. Look how beautiful this is. So this is officially the Mona Lisa in its digital art form, guys. And this thing is incredible. Everything, you can kind of go in on it. You can see the back of it. You can see the clips on the painting, everything. I was very fortunate to get myself a very good mint. Mona Lisa, guys, I had to add this thing, and the crazy thing about it is already more than doubled. Is more than double than when I bought it for, guys. And, I wasn't one of those fortunate people that came in and, I think talking to Jay Kills got his, like, about half of the ETH. I paid a little bit more, right? I think I paid about 0.567 ETH. And now it's more than double. So I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited. What a great investment. The Mona Lisa, are you serious right now? Who doesn't want to own a Mona Lisa? Well, guess what? 68J did. So I did it. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. Let's keep it going, guys, before we bring in my brother Edo Farina, which will be back on here in just a second. Holders of large amounts of BTC have been buying the cryptocurrency on price dips in what could be a sign of the end of the bear market and the beginning of a bull market. We'll see. I don't know. Guys, always remember the trend is your friend until otherwise invalidated. Right now, we are in a bear market. Now, if you guys listen to anything that we talked about on this show, I started off my journey in charting. I understand charts, Fibonacci retracement, market analysis, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. We talk about all those things, guys. One of the guys that we like, besides JC, who's in a group, who's also part of my trading. We were in trading courses together back when I first started. But one of the guys that we really like a lot is Crypto Savvy One. He's going to actually be on the show tomorrow, guys. Make sure you guys tune in to Crypto Savvy One tomorrow. It's going to be an incredible show, guys. You're in for an amazing treat. Just his perspective on what's going on, why we're in a bear market, the dot-com bubble, where we're at right now with all the FUD fear and so forth. So be prepared tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Crypto Savvy One, the charting guru tomorrow. So we got a special guest today, guys. I can see right up above here, he just came back on. So let's get through a couple of these real quick. It says Floki. Guys, I don't know about Floki, but it says the crypto project is advertising to be featured in the remaining home games of the Real Madrid. Okay, that's a pretty big deal for that project to be able to, but we know about projects that do a lot of advertising. Didn't Sam Bankman-Fried, didn't he do a lot of advertising? Didn't he donate, a lot of money? Didn't he, he was about to open up, kind of like Crow did with the Crypto.com arena for the Los Angeles Lakers. Sam Bankman-Fried had plans on the Miami Heat arena, right, in Miami, and guess what? All that's gone. So just because people invest in something doesn't mean it's going to be necessarily advantageous. It says, this talks about some stuff. Thank you so much for the super chat. My beautiful queen, Jeanette, with the super chat. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for the support for the channel. And guess what? This is for you.
To the tip top while you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch. The Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet you. Shower DAI like we do.
Thank you, my beautiful queen. I appreciate you very much. Let's get back into it. Guys, I won't go too much into this, but guys, make sure you check out all this incredible information on my Twitter and subscribe. Okay, guys, without further ado, let me go over here and bring in my brother, the man, the myth, the legend, someone that I have a lot of respect for. His story is going to shock you guys. It's incredible and definitely amazing, guys. My man, Edo Farina. Are you there, my friend?
Yes, I'm right here.
All right, I can hear you loud. You actually sound better. You sound better than our test run, so that's awesome. Just before we get started, man, let me just kind of share with the family. We connected on Twitter. I saw your page. I was very impressed with your mindset. I was very impressed with the things that you were covering. I'm actually going to pull up right here your Twitter page. Let me do that real quick. Let me go here and pull this up real quick. Let's see here. And it says, let me see if I can find this here. Where we at here? Edo Farina. Okay, so CEO at Alpha Lions Academy, co-founder at Alpha Husky Club. I dropped valuable tweets, which I definitely concur with that. You got some incredible information. You're also the head of social adoption in XRPH, a big-time XRP enthusiast, a crypto lover. And you know what? I want to go back. Let's go back to when Edo Farina started in crypto. I think you went back on mute again. I think it shows that you're muted. It shows that you're okay.
No, I'm hearing you.
Okay. So let's go back to when you started, and I remember asking you the question, and you were a very young man. You saw this, you saw this industry and automatically bought into it. And what you did was very shocking, but it also told me how committed you are, and it allows me to know that since you got into this industry in 2016 at a very young age, you take this thing serious and you definitely understand what's going on and embrace it. So, if you don't mind, tell us when you got into crypto. Actually, matter of fact, tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you get into crypto and when did that happen.
First of all, thank you, man, for bringing me to the show. It's a pleasure to be part of the show. Now, just to something quickly, I live in Greece. I'm from Italy, and the internet here in Greece is not the best. So, if for any reason it disconnects, I will just come back in. I am in a hotel right now,
Okay, perfect.
and the connection might be a bit unstable.
Okay.
So, let me tell how I get into crypto. That's a very lovely story. So, back in 2016, 2017, I was living in Portugal. I was living in Lisbon.
Okay.
I went to make some exchange. In Europe, when you go study abroad, it's called Erasmus, and I studied law, by the way. So I got to work in this law firm, which was called not. It was also a fintech blockchain.
Okay.
It was called the Barrels Company. They basically do also oil and gas contracts. It's an American company.
Okay.
And my boss back on the time was big invested into crypto. So he was all the time telling me crypto this, crypto that,
Right,
and
right.
he was very enthusiastic
Right.
about Bitcoin.
Okay.
So what happened next is that I started to do some research on the blockchain. I started actually to go. He was actually teaching me a lot. His name is Marcel. He might be watching because I sent the link for him. And today I still work with Marcel, which is a very lovely story.
Nice.
And what I have done actually, I decided. Well, I was a student. I was something around 17 to 18 years old. I didn't have capital at me. I was actually, I find some ways to make some income back on the time. I was renting some rooms. Like, actually, I rented an apartment and I was renting out the rooms for other students. So
Wow.
I could make some gains, which allowed me to buy my first car,
Right.
which was Land Rover Freelander 2002.
Oh, wow.
Quite an old model, no?
Right. Right.
And and that car was kind of a pain in the ass, if you know, because I was living in Lisbon, man, and it's impossible to park there.
Oh,
So
wow.
basically, every time I would go back home, like it was just impossible to find parking, and I would get several fines with that car, you know. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna sell this car and I'm gonna buy some crypto.
Wow.
You know,
Wow. Wow.
yeah. The first thing that happens is that I tell this to everybody who is watching us: don't get discouraged by what other people are gonna tell you, because of course, the first thing, especially being a young guy, I was criticized a lot, especially from family members, and you know how it is, and also friends. I told me they said, no, I think you should keep the car and etc. So what I did is actually I sold the car. I still remember the guys came to pick the car up. I take the cash. I have a call with Marcel, which was my boss back on the time. I said, look, Marcel, I want to get started. And I just got started. So basically, I did my first purchase, which was Bitcoin. And back on the time, Marcel was kind of like really, enthusiast only of Bitcoin. So I decided to go a little further than Bitcoin. I started doing my own research. I remember back on the time, I already created my crypto, my Twitter, and I started to follow some people about crypto.
Wow.
So basically, what I did is I split the money, and this story is very interesting because it's gonna get me to a lot of more steps ahead.
So before you go into your story, so I can catch up everyone and make sure they clearly understand.
Sure.
You were working at this law firm. Your boss was a big time crypto investor. He
Yeah.
told you about it. You started doing your own due diligence, which everyone should always do your own research. Never take anyone's advice because this is your future, your financial situation.
Exactly.
Then you go out. You have this. You have these jobs. You're a young 17, 18-year-old entrepreneur. You're renting out rooms to make money. So that in itself is amazing because you've got a business mindset. You take those profits and you buy this older Range Rover, Land Rover vehicle. Then, because you wanted to make an impact in crypto, you started thinking about selling it. Your family and friends thought maybe you were crazy. Don't do this. Don't do this. They were negative, just like a lot of us go through. But you said, your conviction was, I get it. I understand it. After doing my due diligence, you sell it. Then you go back to your boss and say, look, hey, I'm in. Now, he was mostly focused on Bitcoin, but you said, no, I'm going to search this further. And that's when you got into other assets. Okay, continue. That's awesome. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, this story, and people might think for me it was a linear story. Like I just bought crypto and I made a lot of. That's not like this. I'm gonna tell you the story. So first, uh, it's crazy story. I split the money. I got most of my portfolio was based on Bitcoin.
Okay.
Basically, I think something like 70%, and I took the other 30%, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna go for these low market cap coins.
Okay.
Now, which were these two coins? I diversified. Basically, I bought Bitcoin, which was the most safe investment. That's when I opened my Binance account and etc. And then I wanted to buy Dogecoin
Oh, wow. So you
and
went.
Sitecoin. Yeah.
And Sitecoin.
So I did a Packcoin.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So Packcoin it's a coin that was founded by David Goffstein. He's very active on Twitter until nowadays.
Now, let me
He's
ask you.
also involved in Dogecoin.
Let me ask you a question. What was Bitcoin's price at that time, if you don't mind saying?
I don't. I think. Let me remember. I think it was 9,000,
Okay.
something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. So you got it.
No,
You got
something
it.
like that. I really don't remember exactly how low I paid.
Yeah.
But the fact is, I bought Dogecoin under one Satoshi, which was very, very cheap back on the time.
Wow.
I also bought Litecoin,
Right.
very cheap. And I remember telling my mother, because I had like, I couldn't count the amount of zeros that I have in Dogecoin. It was just a ridiculous amount. And I remember telling my mother, if one day this coin goes to 10 cents, we are retired.
You
No,
retired.
but that's the story for Dogecoin didn't end so well. I will tell you why.
Yeah.
So basically, so I did this the investments, and I also learned a lot about other cryptocurrencies. I already started doing some great research on equity. I just felt very passionate
Right.
about this whole situation. Then what happens is, yes, I did raise profits with Bitcoin, so I was able to make 4 or 5 times the money that I invested back on the time in an early stage, which gave me a very good green flag,
Right.
like you are doing the right thing.
That's right.
So that gave me a lot of confidence to keep going with cryptos and always studying more and learning more.
Right.
Now the sad part is that because Dogecoin back on the time, in order to get Dogecoin, you would have to register for very unknown exchanges.
Right.
So basically, I went to an exchange which was called Cryptopia from New Zealand.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
order to, yeah, and then what happened is that when Dogecoin has popped up and I had like fortune on the portfolio, the exchange got hacked.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, so the Dogecoin, I lost that first opportunity with Dogecoin because the exchange, there is a lawsuit that's going until nowadays against
Wow.
Cryptopia.
Wow.
Yeah, the exchange just disappeared overnight. It was a very small exchange, and that's why so nowadays I encourage people to have cold wallets. That's one of the main things I tell everybody. It's not only rely on exchanges, you have to hold your key. So that's the first lesson. And the second lesson is that you should not get discouraged about this.
That's right.
Because imagine if I decided to quit back on the time, oh my God, this happened, it's disaster. I couldn't become a victim, but instead I decided to come back stronger. And then it was in 2018, 2017, which I kept going on crypto. And then I had an apartment already in Lisbon. And that's when I sold my apartment to go on heavy this time on XRP.
Oh,
And
nice.
that was just one of the best decisions I did because it was right on the day. Like the universe sometimes works in mysterious ways. In the day they dropped the lawsuit against Ripple, I received the money from the apartment which I sold. And 2 days later, when the money finally arrived to the bank account, I was able to buy the XRP for like 16 cents.
Wow.
So that's
wow.
when, yeah, and then I was able to actually get a lot of profits because I ride all the way to 150, 160.
Wow.
So that was a great 10x.
So you got into Ripple early when it had that spike up. It got as high as like what? Was it $3
Yeah.
or something? Yeah, it got pretty high. So you took profits before that. before he got to
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
And by the way, I didn't cash out everything. I still hold a lot of XRP,
right,
but I was able to make very good life-changing gains, I would
right,
say.
right,
And well, it was not a Dogecoin, unfortunately, but
right, right,
and this has just brought me to this journey in crypto, where right now I'm very active on the XRP community.
right.
So I built my business online. I also now with XRP healthcare. So that's a lot going on right now. That's my story to present myself.
Well, I think there's a couple things that you said. Number one is your conviction of believing so much into it. Now, guys, we're not here, and neither is Edo, talking about sell your car or sell your house to get crypto. That's not what we're saying. What he's doing is he's talking about his journey and what his belief system was after doing his research, after doing his due diligence and being a student of choices that were going to be beneficial to him. What he also shared, which I think is phenomenal, because this has happened to me, not quite in the way that it happened to you, where I've missed some opportunities, either second guessing myself, my opportunities, some things that I missed because other things I won big on, right, really big, and there's things that could have made me millions and millions of dollars more, right? Like Doge, I was very very early in the Doge, but then shifted out of the Doge, and I was like, okay, is this really the joke that they say it is? Is it this, that, so there's some things I go back and go, oh my gosh. But what I love about your story is you had a very unfortunate situation where you were robbed, and there's nothing worse than that feeling. I remember having my stores broken into. It's a horrible feeling, feeling robbed. And not only that, but it could have been devastating because that was your vision of a better life for you and your mother and your family, right? So obviously you're still going through that. But then you took that energy and then further, even past selling your car, because of your mindset and understanding of the industry, you sold your apartment, you go out and you get into XRP, and that's an incredible write-up. And that's what a lot of people right now with XRP or crypto have to understand. And I was reading this article the other day from a person, I think it might have been Michael Saylor, talking about the difference between where we're at and where you can be is having the ability to hold on. You understand what I'm saying? And that's so key because you didn't get in at 16 cents and it went to $1.50 overnight. That did not happen that way. You have to take time, and so forth. And there's a lot of these projects that, that are going to have those things happen. But unfortunately, right now, we're going through a lot of things that can cause what we call FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, or fear, false evidence appearing real. Now, some of this stuff is obviously catastrophic because, obviously I want to ask you about this. Before we get into other things that you're doing, what is your take and your feelings on what's going on right now? Obviously, about 5 months ago, we had one of the worst things that ever could happen in all of crypto. It goes back from Celsius. It goes into Terra Luna, which my son lost $30,000. He's very, he called me almost crying, Dad, oh my God, he was very upset. And then to look at FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried and what that's done to the industry. I really think it set us back a lot. I really think it's given the government or governments, depends on where you're at, the ability to take action. Right now they're looking at regulation, and I think they're going to be very harsh on a lot of these projects. You got the SEC right now talking about everything's security other than Bitcoin. Where do you feel we're at right now, Edo, if you don't mind answering? And how do you think that's going to affect the market in the short term and long term moving forward?
Well, the first thing is that I'm very optimistic right now, even though we had harsh times, and we are still in the middle of harsh times. But the first thing is it has exposed a lot of the bad players
Yeah,
in action.
I agree.
I actually did a very great thread about all this Celsius, the FTX collapse, the SBF situation. It was very sad in the first hand because people lost, especially like when we talk about Luna collapse, they didn't lose investments. Because when you invest in, like I sold my car, I did an investment and I lost. That was an investment. I had to manage my risks when
That's
I sold my car. I was young, but I was aware this is an investment.
Right.
Now, what's happened with Luna, and when people lost money on USD, that's a different
That's right.
game because it's a stable coin. So you have that life savings, and it's different than losing investments. So that's the first thing. It's very sad. Second thing, and that's the positive aspect, is that it kind of exposed a lot of the bad players,
That's
and
right.
we could see all these players connected, and even if we can see that Luna was actually the trigger for the FTX collapse, they were all somehow connected. And at least now we are clean from this situation. The second thing about from a legal perspective is that I have been saying this even before this collapse, which in my opinion is pretty much an inside job, is that the bad players are gonna go out of crypto right now, and we're gonna be left mostly with utility token.
That's right.
So basically, we have right now a transition where we're not going to see a lot of like this casino roller coaster that crypto has been in the last years. You're gonna have some instance of regulation, and I don't like people to give a lot of meaning for things as if they are good or if they are bad things, because when you do that, you are taking the power from inside of yourself.
Right.
And that's my view. So we have to always try to see things as they are in a neutral way. And what's going to happen right now, you like it or not, is that regulation is going to come in and it's going to actually clean a lot in order it is people. Do you invest? If they ask me, what do you invest on? Do you invest in crypto? I say it's way beyond crypto. You are taking part on the new financial system right now.
That's right.
We are in a transition for the new financial system. So what I hold, the coins that I mostly invested, I don't hold that. It's just not an asset that you have on the blockchain that you just hold in that. It's way beyond that actually. You are having the keys for the new financial system in your digital wallet. That's what we are capable of doing right now. And as I say, people may like cryptocurrencies or not, they're gonna use it, and it's gonna happen very fast.
That's right.
Guys, we are already in February, and you see how fast this year is actually moving and how fast the changes are taking place. So it all brings me to the SEC lawsuit against XRP, which, in my opinion, is the most important in crypto history right now, because we're gonna have eventually the first cryptocurrency that's ever to be regulated. And that's going to bring us for the next stages of implementation, where big money, like when I say big money, is institutional money, is going to be allowed to come in. So I encourage everyone to take action as fast as possible, because changes are coming one after the other.
Yeah. And with that, you bring in some very interesting points. One of the things that you see a lot of people worried about today is what coins will be around for the long term, right? As long as you've been in, you said 2016, 2017. I got in 2017. Yeah. And at that time, there were some projects, Edo, that were top 20, and they're no longer here. They're gone. And the fear that a lot of people have right now is you see a lot of CEOs doing what happened with Sam Bankman-Fried. They left. They resigned. You see a lot of companies that went bankrupt. You see a lot of companies that are in, if not just regular court logistic cases or even criminal cases now. You've got a lot of things that are happening that scare a lot of people, and people aren't really sure how companies are going to be able to hold up doing regulation. So I guess my question is, do you have coins that you favor to think that, okay, these might be a little safer than getting into Floki or getting in, and I don't want to name these probably, is it safe to say? Yeah. So do you have coins that you feel are okay? These are more stable in the long term, looking at the projects and the partnerships and use cases and things like that, rather than telling people, what are you advising your community? Let me ask you that.
Well, so first thing is that people have always to do their own research. And
that's right.
Now let me break down what I mean by own research. I think you should not only to go out and listen to your favorite influencer. What I recommend people, how you do your own research. Let's break it down in easy steps.
That's right.
Take a look at board of directors. Who is behind the coin? Who is working behind the scenes?
That's right.
Partnerships. Take a look at partnerships. Tokenomics. Supply. Is the supply is unlimited? Is there any burning mechanism? Is there any actually real world utility for this token? So let me share an example. Why XRP, for example? So we know that XRP has Ripple behind the coin. So XRP is the currency, Ripple is the company behind the coin, XRP is the blockchain. So you take a look on the XRP border of the exchange, you have, for example, people like Rose Trail, and she has like signed $100 bill. So she's involved in the U.S. Treasury. She
Right.
has actually made several statements about XRP as a reserve currency. And
Right.
that's something very interesting to watch. Now, you take Ripple, it has partnerships all around the world with
Big time.
big institutions like Bank of America,
That's right.
Santander. And that's not my opinion. That's like
Facts.
open to everybody to
That's right.
see.
That's right.
So, what people should seek is for facts and real world utility, not speculation. You understand? So, I do have some favorite coins, which I am very much aware that they're gonna play a very important role in the new financial system. I can name a few of them. Like I am big. Well, I will not even mention XOT, but we have XLM,
That's
we
right.
have XDC,
That's
which is
right.
a huge. Have Algorand,
That's right.
have Atom. We have there's but people think that I always all invested in this type of funds because uh, there is this like XRP and Ethereum, that sometimes the people don't go so well in the community, but
Right.
they are not even aware. I also for ERC20 tokens. You have great tokens like Armor. Crypto. In my opinion, crypto insurance is going to be a very big deal
Yeah.
from now on. So if you find a company that is in somehow providing crypto insurance, well, that's all for real world utility.
Right.
If you have something that is aiming to tokenize real estate, well, that's a very good use case. Now, if you have something that is going to put medical records on the blockchain, and I am in, part of a project, the XRP Healthcare. So what you have to seek now is for real world utility,
That's right. That's
and you
right.
have to seek for tokens that are gonna have a major role in the new, and I call the new quantum financial system.
Right.
It's not even a matter of opinion. Everything is going digital. Countries are releasing CBDC, so you have to seek for cryptocurrencies that are going to play very important
Right.
roles, and not gambling. It's very different.
Now, I'm glad you brought up XRPH. That's a coin, obviously, as people can go here to your social, it says head of social adoption for XRPH. Can you tell us a little bit now on the screen? I don't think you can see the screen right now, but on the screen, I just pulled up XRP Healthcare. And I'm going to tell you something before I ask you this question. One of the things that I thought early on in crypto that would be phenomenal, because what you got to look at sometimes is sometimes some of the most horrific things that happen in our world, right? Like COVID-19, and how they can destroy, how it almost, wiped out a lot of people. It could have a permanent effect on how we do things and how we live. But even in that crisis, there were certain things in the world that were still very profitable, very needed, and healthcare was one at the very top, right? It was at the very top. And
Exactly.
so I always thought to myself, even before COVID, I said, my God, if someone can somehow take crypto and merge that with healthcare as a real use case, it's going to be phenomenal. Because here's the thing that I always tell people. You could debate a lot of things. I could debate if I like you. You could debate if you like me. I could debate if I like this thing or that candy or that, but you can't debate health and life. That's guaranteed. And to be able to tie something that you can be invested in to that guarantee, to me, is phenomenal. It can be life changing, especially if you're early on into that particular project or situation. Would you say that XRPH is that coin? And if it is, can you explain a little bit about it, when it came out? Because it's fairly new to a lot of people. A lot of people don't know about it. Right now, it's sitting at 18.
Yeah, sure.
It's sitting at 18 cents right now. It's ranked 3,569 on Coin Market Cap right now. As far as Coin Market Cap. So, can you tell us a little bit about it, when it started, and how did you get involved, and why is it so important as far as to you and you think to other people?
Absolutely. So I'm very passionate about getting into the XRP healthcare. So first, it's a very new project. So it's just started 5 months ago.
Okay.
So it's everything new. Basically, they picked me out to be the head of social adoption because I'm very strong on the XRP community.
Okay.
And in the past years, many projects they tried to contact me to be part of them, but I never found something that I was actually confident to go out and get involved personally.
Okay.
You know, because I have some good influence in the community. So if I'm going to promote something, I actually want to promote something that I believe myself
That's right.
to be something extremely important. So I would never get involved with something that my heart would tell me to not get involved.
That's right.
So basically, I was first contacted by King Rooms. He's the founder of Access to Healthcare. So when he contacted me, the project was still on scratch. There was nothing going on. They didn't even have the official Twitter account yet.
Okay.
And we had a call. They explained to me the project, and I started to like the idea. And I said, yes, let's do this. So basically, the XRP Healthcare is the name of the project, which exists in the XRPL. And I speak a bit in terms of what's the XRPL. The XRPL is the blockchain of the XRP,
Okay.
the XRP ledger. So the token is running on the XRPL and has the same tokenomics as XRP. And basically, it's about connecting the big pharma and pharmaceutical industry. Actually, we are aiming for a real revolution
Okay.
on the pharmaceutical industry through the blockchain.
Nice.
And what it allows is to have first a decentralization, which is one of the main features of the blockchain. So we're aiming to have a decentralized marketplace where people are going to be able to buy several products. Like it can go from medicines to something more holistic. Like we have already the own CBD that people can buy with the unit native token, which is the XRPH. And from there, the main goal here is to make healthcare affordable for everyone
Awesome.
around the world.
Awesome.
And now, let me break down how we can actually make this happen. So first thing, we now building our first digital clinic on the metaverse. So basically, when people ask me about the metaverse, I always step back because I don't like something that's going to disconnect you from reality. But if we actually making something very useful that has a purpose, then it can be actually awesome. So let's give a practical example here. Imagine you have the XRP Healthcare Clinic, okay? And someone needs to make a consultation. Maybe they are in a geographic location where they have no access to the doctor, or maybe some people just don't like to go physically to the hospital.
Right.
Now you're going to be able to go on the metaverse. We are even in the project perhaps to develop some sort of insurance on the blockchain with the token XRPH, and people now are going to be able to go on the blockchain and they're going to be able to consult with real doctors. So you're going to be able to do activities like it starts from yoga or something more holistic, but it can also go for something like a psychiatric clinic on the metaverse. So one of the main focus is to help people with mental issues. It gets help people that have no access also for cheap medication, because now we are going to be able also to track medicines from inception to consumer and make it more affordable and trustworthy, especially in emerging countries where there's a lot of frauds with medications. And that's why I say we have connections in the NHS it's the healthcare on the UK, and we also have active partnerships already with big pharmaceutical companies. So basically, this is the main idea of the XRP Healthcare, and the things are just happening very fast. Basically, we have the private sale that was on January. The private sale went on. It was trading for 10 cents. The token now is at 18 cents. We are listed on VTHO, which was the first exchange, and that's very passionate. I mean, if you go actually and do some research, you will find that blockchain actually needs healthcare, and healthcare needs blockchain.
That's right. That's right. And I can see, let's see. So you got in, how long have you been in part of the project?
Since the beginning, since we started in September.
So it started in September, okay,
Yeah.
of last year. Let's see here.
It's nearly 5 months old. It's very new.
Okay, yeah, because I can see right here about the time it was listed on. Well, yeah, it doesn't even show it that far back on CoinMarketCap. So before that, you said it was around 10 cents when it first started, and
no, in the private sale, it was sold for 10 cents.
10 cents. Okay, so now obviously you had a bit of a retracement, which is pretty amazing because you could have actually got this thing. Let's see, there was a time I can see the price as low as like here recently about 12 cents. Actually, just if you want to look at maybe just last week, you're about 12 cents. And so there's an opportunity to just buy it a couple cents over the actual launch price. And now we're 18 cents. And the funny thing about it, it still hasn't really caught on. It still hasn't gone into and been a part of a bull market. And so when that does, again, this is not financial advice, but that's exciting because look, I'm not trying to convince anyone. I'm just a big believer in healthcare. I'm a big believer as I look back at what happened to COVID, as I look around the world, and I know how important it is for people to have healthcare. So again, I don't know a lot about the project, but I'm very interested in learning more. And I think that's going to be huge, especially when they've got people like yourself, credible people that are excited, pushing the product, not from a perspective of, financial gain, but hey, I want to make a difference. I want to do something special, and I want to be a part of something special. So I can definitely co-sign on that. Knowing you and getting to meet you, I can definitely get behind that project as well, and say I'm looking forward to being a part of it somehow, some way. So no, it seems very exciting. So let's also
And we just to finish about the access to healthcare. In the next, there are many things that I wish I could tell right now, but I can't because we're gonna have some new official announcements in the last, let's say, 5 to 6 days. So there's very interesting things coming on for the access to healthcare.
I love it. I love it. And I'll make sure I get with you on DM and we'll talk about what I can do to learn more about it and be involved so that I can bring that information.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because what I like to do is get more information, and if I feel compassionate about it, then share it with my family and friends and people here on YouTube, and so because I think that's huge. I think it's going to be phenomenal. If after I get the information, I'll definitely like to do that. Now, the next question that I have with you is, where do you see with there's a lot of stuff going on right now. This lawsuit with XRP has been going on for a while. You got Gary Gensler now saying that everything's going to be a security but Bitcoin. With that's it's just funny. You've even seen a lot of jokes on social media right now about Gary Gensler is even trying to make Chuck E. Cheese tokens a security, that's like a kid's amusement place, which is just funny. But so my question to you is, where do you see this lawsuit in the short term? As someone who, and I know you don't have, no one has the answer, right? No one has the answer to where Bitcoin's going to be at tomorrow, even though we understand the long-term vision, right? Where do you see this being in the short term? And then when that plays out, what could that possibly mean for XRP? And even if the lawsuit ended today, or tomorrow, could XRP take off with the market being where it's at right now in a very fearful, a very logistic position of uncertainty with regulation and what may happen? Do you think that the partnerships, like you said some incredible things about their partnerships, how could something be a joke and not be as amazing as XRP when you've got all those incredible partnerships with amazing companies that are real, they do everything by the books, they dot their I's and cross their T's, they do everything right. So do you think that's an advantage for XRP, that it could moon if this lawsuit ends? Do you think that it could further retrace if the crypto market continues in this bear? Because a lot of people are calling this a fake out, that Bitcoin could possibly go down to back to 16,000, 15, whatever the case may be, depending on heavy regulations or how things move forward. Where do you think XRP is at, and how do you think that's affected moving forward in the short and in the long term?
Well, first, it's difficult to present a deadline, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But what I say about this lawsuit, for me, it is a lot political theater from the SEC. So you have individuals like Gary Gensler himself in the past, and that's all on camera, and he himself was calling XRP a currency. He was making some MIT presentation where he himself was saying that XRP is a currency.
Right.
But let's get above that. So first, I do believe that the SEC lawsuit is extremely necessary, especially for XRP. Why? Because if you're going to have the banks and the big institutions to jump in on XRP, we need regulation. So, and it's way beyond these financial institutions. I have documents I post on my Twitter, like Ripple has partnerships with the Bank of Uruguay, several Montenegro. They were just meeting with the Prime Minister of Montenegro 3 weeks ago. So they have agreements with government. That's way beyond just financial institutions. But let's get above that. So XRP all-time high was 384 in the bull run 2017. And that was actually the coin that has outperformed every single asset out there back on the time. So what I say after the lawsuit is pretty simple. I think you don't have to know TA to make this type of predictions. You just have to use common sense and logics. We're talking here about the most important from a legal perspective, event on the history of crypto. So we're having a positive outcome for XRP. I do see XRP making a quick jump above $10. That's
Wow.
what I can see.
Wow.
And second, yeah, and I think this is going to be very much of a game changer for the whole crypto scenario. First, it's going to be good for some assets out there. So the assets that's going to have utility and the assets that's going to play a major role in the new financial system. So it's going to only speed up the process of elimination for everything that is unnecessary. Because on this point, we're going to see big money from the financial institutions coming in. Now there's a lot of speculation about what's nobody has the answer.
Right.
That's for sure.
Right.
Now, what I do have some informations, and I cannot say publicly, but what I think is going to happen is that there is a chance that retail investors, after the SEC lawsuit is done, they might not be able to buy XRP. And if they do, for sure, like if you have a choice and you can buy an asset right now that is trading at 38 cents or 37 cents right now.
Right.
I'm not checking the price now, but
Right.
and you have two choices now. Either you jump in before it takes off, or you're gonna actually FOMO,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then people start panicking to go in. Yep. And so people have to make a choice. And what I say is also the best way to make sure you're not going to be triggered in somehow is that you have to take decisions even before. So what I do myself, and especially if someone from the XRP community is watching me, they know that I always say this. I have my bags of XRP in a cold wallet, which I'm not touching, and I have a small bag outside, which I will leave for trading in the events of, let's say, that is pumping astronomically, and I want to take some profits.
Right.
I'm able to do that, and that's all might happen very fast. So what I expect is a very fast fund in the area, let's say, to between $10 to $15, and that's great profits for a coin that's trading at 38 cents right now. And then perhaps you're going to see some retracement, and that's when it gets tricky because people might sell their profits and they not be able to get in later. If we're talking about, because I say XRP is a different beast. It's not only a crypto. Like if you know what is behind XRP and you understand it's actually going to solve liquidity it's going to provide liquidity for the banks. It's going to solve the cross-border payments all around the globe. Wow, that's a very indicative that's a different event that is about to take place. We cannot compare about anything on the past and say that happened in 2005 and that's going to be the same because we're seeing a change on the new financial system, and I do believe XRP is not the only one, but it's one. It's perhaps the most important one, and that's not a coincidence that the lawsuit is against Ripple, the company. That's not a coincidence. You don't see the lawsuit against other. It's about XRP. So I do see this as a positive outcome, especially for the currencies that are going to play a major role in the financial system.
And I think that's a great question to the answer to the question. And I think one of my I agree with everything that you say. I think the one thing that I'm looking at right now is if obviously I don't know when the lawsuit's going to end. If it will end in a win, if it will end in a settlement, whenever that and when that will happen. What I do think is right now we're in a time where we're not sure if the markets are going to go up or down. And obviously, I'm sure you agree with this. Bitcoin is really the almighty. It kind of determines where the market's going. If there is a major retracement that could affect and maybe even be a better opportunity for people, which is why we always tell people, do your own research and then dollar cost average and things like that. Could XRP go down with the market? Absolutely. Can XRP go up if the market takes off? Absolutely. And so I think we're in a position right now, like you said, people just have to weigh out their investments and their strategies and have a strategy in place and a plan. and just kind of invest accordingly. And so, as of right now, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not going too heavy in anything. I've got a good position in XRP. I would like to see it go down less, just from selfish reasons of being able to buy more.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to as well, because I just think I don't see where we could, at this moment, skyrocket up with so much uncertainty in the world. And so, would you agree that my next question to you as we wrap this up, because we have a giveaway, we got a giveaway, we're going to do a free XRP giveaway, and we're also going to do a drawing. But the last question that I would have for you is this. Let's see, I actually just drew a blank on my question. It was in regards to XRP. It was... Okay, so we'll move past that. I think I lost my train of thought. I was talking about the giveaways and things like that. So if you can really quickly let people know where they can follow you. Now, do you do YouTube as well? Is your primary way of communication is that Twitter?
Look, I started a new channel on YouTube not a long time ago. So people can find me on YouTube. It's called not the way where I can write it down, but it's called Alpha Lions Academy.
Okay.
So if you go to YouTube and you type the Alpha Lions Academy, which is my business, I have an academy where I teach people not only about crypto, but about overall investments, about nutrition. I have a deep knowledge on nutrition, about health in general. And I'm just trying to help other men to be the best versions of themselves in a very specific way. So it's called the Alpha Lions Academy. It's like the photo is the picture is a black lion.
Right.
So you can find me on YouTube, or my main one is Twitter. That's where you found me. So people can find me on Twitter, and from Twitter you'll find all the links there for my YouTube, also Instagram eventually.
I love
you put my Twitter. I think you write there my Twitter.
Yeah, we're
right?
actually. I'm looking at your Twitter right now.
Farina.
Yeah, I can see it right here. It's I actually got it pulled up on the screen. I've been showing it for most of the show. You guys do me a huge personal favor. Make sure you check out Edo Farina's Twitter page, and also it will have information here where it says AlphaLionsAcademy.com right here in his description. Incredible individual. You got so many incredible things going on. I'm hoping to have you back on the show again, and definitely look forward to working with you, learning more about XRPH and all that you do. We appreciate everything that you. Is there any last thing that you want to leave as far as ideas, or things that maybe you see coming in the near future with crypto, or anything that you want to leave for the audience before you take off?
Oh, absolutely. The academy is don't discourage for people who think that they don't. I think the crowd, every time you want to pitch this, there is always possibilities people. So your solution what feels right for you, and second, you cannot because imagine when I lost all my
I think we're losing your audio. Something's wrong with your audio there, my friend. Everything is breaking up. I'm not sure.
Okay, now.
Yeah, continue. For some reason, it was breaking up. It was very it was spotty. Yeah, I think it might be your internet. I think the internet is acting up. It was very clear all the way up until the very last statement, and then everything else was perfect. But that last, now you've been broken up. I don't know if it's something changed or your mic.
No, maybe it's the no battery.
Oh, the battery. Yeah, because it's kind of like you can't really hear right now. So yeah, I don't know what's happened. Let's see. Yeah, I think it must be your iPods maybe going dead. So what we'll do is we will look forward to having you back on the show. Your story is incredible. I'm actually going to do some recapping right now. I appreciate you. I welcome you to the Crypto4Life family, as I'm now a part of your family. I'll look at you as a little brother now moving forward, and let's stay connected and let's win together, man. I'm really excited to have you as a friend, as a part of our community, and I think we can both learn a lot from each other. So I definitely appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for your valuable time.
Man, see you soon.
Okay, my brother. It's good having you. I appreciate you. Everyone, make sure you go over and check out my brother, Edo Farina. His Twitter, follow him on YouTube, and the Alpha Lions Academy. Thank you so much, my brother. We'll see you soon. So what an incredible, incredible show, guys. At the very end, yeah, we had a bad connection at the very end there. But what an amazing individual from his story of, 17, 18 years old. I wasn't thinking about anything financially. He rented out rooms, took that money, bought a car, took that car, got into crypto, made some extraordinary investments, got into XRP at 16, 17 cents, rode it up to $1.50, sold. So what an incredible story, guys. And now he's a crypto enthusiast, XRPH, XRP. You heard his story. I think I can definitely say from all of us here, what an incredible story. So, guys, with that being said, let me get into the group and say how much I appreciate each and every one of you guys. For those of you guys who just came in, we do now have the option of members, and it just warms my heart to see the stars next to people's names. So if you have the opportunity, definitely join the community, the Crypto4Life community as a member. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. JC, Shane Sullivan, Crypto Cakes Cartel, our newest member. I appreciate you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Anthony Wanner, many of you guys that came in and became, and it's funny because even my wife can't figure out, so hopefully you guys can figure out how to do it. King Dogo is in the house. I saw my brother King Dogo, the legendary brother with XR Paynet. He's a big advocate for that, crypto guru and extraordinary person in his own right as far as crypto and the things that he's done and the success he's had. So King Dogo, if you guys didn't catch it, we had a live stream interview with him. Go back on our YouTube. You can find him. What an incredible individual here showing his support, saying, Edo, let's go. So you can see how Edo has a profound impact on a lot of people in the XRP community. With that being said, guys, let's get into the drawing. Before we do, Dore, I appreciate you being here, my friend. Definitely means the world. JC, my man, Pots and Pans, man, you are a big part of this show, and I appreciate you and all you do. If anything I ever need, I contact JC, and he's right on it. And he's been that way from day one, since the day I met him, man. So thank you so much today, JC. Crypto Cakes Cartel, our newest member of Crypto4Life. I appreciate you. Nestforce says, is there any way to buy this crypto? Which crypto are you talking about, my friend? Oh, you talking about XRP? I see XRP. Okay. Can only be bought on BitTrue Exchange. Let's see. We'll take a look at that right now. That's a good question. Let's take a look at it. And I'm looking forward to getting with him so I can find out more about it. But as of right now, let's see what my friend Nestforce is saying here. So if you go over here to CoinMarketCap, you put in XRPH, which is XRP Healthcare. You go over to Markets. You can see right now it's offered on BitTrue. So yeah, basically it seems like that's the only way you can place you can get it right now. I do have an account with BitTrue. I actually like BitTrue. I've used BitTrue for years. And that's one of the things I always tell people, guys. Make sure you go and look, I can't give you financial advice, but it's definitely good. I heard Crypto Casey talk about, I watch her show sometimes as well. She talked about having multiple exchanges that you have, that you're a part of, because if things ever happen, like an FTX or something happens to any other exchange, you always have a way to get your crypto off, buy access and things like that. So it's always good to have multiple exchanges that you're dealing with, just like it's good to have your assets in various situations, as far as storing, so that you don't have all your eggs in one basket, whether it's storing, whether it's buying or having access to buy or exchange or swap or whatever the case may be. So I do use BitTrue as well when I need to get certain things that I can't get. Like XDC was a big one for me. I was able to get that through BitTrue, I believe it was. Great question. So Alina Combs, I appreciate you being here. Shane Sullivan, my man, Pots and Pans, also a member. Thank you so much for your support, my brother. We've got was Doré in the house? I believe I saw my sister. Doré's in the house. Erica, my sister, says, truth. This is such a great topic. Thank you, sis. I appreciate my sister-in-law, Erica, my little nephew, Elias. What's up, Elias? If you're watching, my little man, Uncle James, loves you, brother. And then my other nephew, his older brother, Laz, and then my brother-in-law, Paul. The family, we love you guys. We've got Queen in the house, Beekeeper69. Good afternoon, my brother. You already know, Dr. Sheba's in the house, Big Bro 10. I definitely appreciate my man King Dogo coming in, showing his love. And my beautiful queen, as always, with the super chat, Jeanette. There's no one like my queen. Greatest, guys, you know what? It's amazing to be in love every day. Fall in love with my wife. I think I love her more today than the day I met her. She's amazing. Just an amazing lady. Laurel Jack, welcome, my friend. I appreciate you. We've got, let's see who else we got in the house here. I know there's Mike Tatner. We appreciate you, my friend. Bullish Kenny G, my man, in the house. Crypto OG. Crypto OG is the OG. Anthony Wanner, appreciate you, my friend. We've got Jimmy Gonzalez. I appreciate you for being here, my friend, showing all your support. Guys, let's get into the free drawing. So, good to know you trust BitTree. I like them personally, so that's not financial advice, whatever, but I've been using them for a long time, so that's just me personally. All right, guys, let's get into the drawing. We're going to do a weekly drawing for the actual will, and just because of XRP, because of Edo Farina, we're going to do an XRP giveaway. Now, each will be 25. Well, the one for the end of the week, that's different. But today's will be 25 free XRP. What would 25 XRP be if it hits $10? What if it hits what if it hits 1,000 today? Let me stop. Is it going to hit that? I don't know, but good Lord, hold on to it. Not financial advice. Do what you want. I'm not a financial advisor. Remember, everything we talk about is for entertainment purposes only. But on behalf of being able to have memberships and things like that, guys, it means the world. Mike Tanner is one of our biggest supporters. I appreciate you, my friend. Let's get into the drawing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Crypto for Life, C for L, C for L. We're going to pick the XRP person for the drawing to get on the wheel, and then right after that, we're going to do a 25 XRP giveaway for the special show today. Thank you. Here we go. Let's do it. And the only way we can do that is with who? Crypto Tails. Tails.
SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top while you watching tick.
If you're new to the channel, all you got to do is type in C for L, C for L, over and over and over and over and over. Keep doing it. C for L, C for L, C for L. What's going to happen? I'm going to spin this wheel. It's going to land on the number. I'm going to count down from when I actually hit a post that says C for L XRP giveaway. Once I do that, if you're the winner, we're going to announce it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Talks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night. A moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. The fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bags, bag it up.
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Get into them bags so them stacks on us. In a different bracks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone and he can't beat trust. Move to a different code so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships.
Okay, we're counting 10 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the name that goes on, Mike Tatner's already in the wheel. So we got to go one down. Where we at? Let me figure it out. Hold on, I messed up here. I lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have Mike Tatner. And right under Mike Tatner is Nestforce. Nestforce is already on the wheel, so we got to go one past that, below it, and that is Crypto OG is in the house. Crypto. So because Mike Tatner was already on the wheel, it went one down. Right after his name was Nestforce. He's already that person's already on the wheel. So the next one down was Crypto OG. That's the way it works, and that's who's on the wheel. Congratulations, Crypto OG, for being on the weekly Crypto for Life giveaway wheel. So you guys can see right here, who do we have on it right now? We've got Crypto OG, JC, Mike Tatner, and Nestforce. We need 3 more people. We're going to pick one person each day. We've got Wednesday, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Thursday, same time, Friday, same time, and then Friday evening, we come back live, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we pick a winner. Plus, we do other giveaways and things like that. So that's going to be exciting. XRP. Here we go, guys. So let's get back into who will be the XRP winner for today. Let's take a look at it. For today. Now, this is for today. That was for the weekly wheel. This is for today. We're going to do it again. The difference is instead of saying Crypto for Life weekly giveaway, it's going to be Crypto for Life XRP giveaway. Make sure you put Crypto for Life. Are you going to be the one who wins right now? Now, remember, if you win, I need you to make sure that you send me. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome, Crypto OG. Make sure you send me your XRP address via DM in our Telegram or DM in Twitter. And I also need, if it requires, a memo tag. If you don't give the memo tag, I'm not going to go back and do it again because You know, it's just a lot of time. I've got a busy life. A lot of things that I do, and to go back and have to try to fix something, I'm gonna do it. So I'm telling you now, if you win, send me your XRP address and your memo tag. If it doesn't require, like Trust Wallet and some certain wallets do not require a memo tag, don't worry about it. Yeah, did you guys also see the emojis? I see that Shane Sullivan seen. I put some emojis up. Crypto4Life, the little Crypto4Life moon guy. I think it was like a Bitcoin's Shiba and things like that. So we've got some new emojis that I put up, guys. I appreciate each. We're growing, guys. We're in this thing 3 or 4 months. I'm so excited about where we're at. You know, just our community, our family, what we got planned, the giveaways, the charitable work. We got so many things that we're still going to be doing. If you don't know what we have done, to kind of give you an idea where we're going and what we continue to do, go look at our other videos, guys. Also, we're doing a lot of short videos. The short videos are to grab the attention of people, get them to come check out the channel. Make sure you go to our YouTube, share those short videos on your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever, with family and friends, whatever, on your YouTube, Twitter, whatever the case may be. Go over to Twitter, hit the like, retweet, and comment. We'll appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want to let you guys know how much we appreciate and love you guys. Thank you so much again, Shane Sullivan. All you guys, the newest member was Crypto Cakes Cartel, for being a member. It means a lot because I can see a star next to your name, and it just shows me the support that you have for the family in the long term of things. And I definitely appreciate you guys, each and every one of you guys. I can't tell you how to do it because my wife, we got on her phone yesterday. Even when we got offline, I still couldn't figure out how to make her a member. I'm going to have to go to the computer. We got busy yesterday, but I'm going to have to go to the computer and make her a member, which we couldn't figure out. JC and those guys knew how to do it. If you want to know how to do it, make sure you join our Telegram group, which is also in the description up above. Join our Telegram, and JC will have some type of instructions on how to become a member. And if you so choose to do that, there's no pressure. You don't have to do that. But if you so choose to want to be a member and support the family, we love you and will support you as well. So here we go, guys. Let's do the XRP giveaway. And the only way we can do that is to who? Crypto Tales. Let's do it. Who will win? We're going to find out right now.
Like buzz, we like years ahead of the herd. Like they don't want you to get rich, but they trying. But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying, and I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. Upgrade the shit, push a button, autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moving? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing.
Thank you for that information. They have to join from their phone besides subscribe. Okay, so they can hit join as a member. Thank you so much for that information. I appreciate you. Crypto Cakes Cartel, the newest member, and already telling people what they need to do. I appreciate you. Much love. We got some incredible things going on, including a Crypto4Life wallet that, guess who? We're going to make sure our members and mods are part of. Love you guys. Here we go. Crypto4Life. Yep. Edo Farina. What a legendary brother. Thank you for being on the show. My man.
This one.
Let me get some. We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on. Yeah, I want the whole damn ship. And if we bring in any further, bust the whole damn clip. Nah, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear?
And guess who won that? One down. I'm going to count it because his name was there. Jimmy Gonzalez says, the beat hits hard. Showing love for Crypto Tell. The beat hits hard. And guess what? When I posted the post, C4L Crypto Giveaway, I counted one down, and guess who won? Jimmy Gonzalez. Congratulations. You are a winner.
I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah, sitting on the ledger with the bag, man. And I just bought...
Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. You won. Go, Jimmy.
Quant with my bad hand. A little Globians and XDC. And a little more XRP. We not playing. So basically we repping for the same set. Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that Crypto Tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
Jimmy Gonzalez is our winner. Jimmy, make sure you DM me on Twitter or in our Telegram. Make sure you join our Telegram. Send me a message. I need your XRP address and memo tag. We'll get that 25 XRP out to you. Congratulations, Jimmy. You're the man.
So many years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moving?
Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. You guys are amazing. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are my motivation. I appreciate you guys. What an incredible interview, guys. Make sure you guys also tune in tomorrow for Crypto Savvy 1. Craig is going to be off the hook. One of the guys that's just kind of giving his insight to where crypto could go, may go. We're going to see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Congratulations, Jimmy. Look at all the love for Jimmy. Man, you guys are amazing. This is your boy James, a.k.a. 68J. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.